you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Hey, it's Will.
This is Thomas.
We're back with another episode of the OK Boomer podcast. Hey, to Jason from Unhinged. Go follow him and check him out. He's got a couple of books, one on demand right now with Frog G.
Oh, you can't say that.
And we're back. And this week, I finally have stuff to show off in the pre-show.
Finally. About that time.
About that time, yeah. It's funny, the thing that I got the notification for that was supposedly shipping first to me, it still hasn't shown up anywhere. So.
It still hasn't showed.
Nope. So I got a stack of books from I know. Hey, Alan, how are you?
Hey, man.
And most of them were like $1 a piece. So
Those are the best kinds.
yeah. Most of these are just from a claim sale, so I'm just like, yay. So I got a copy of Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters #4 from Don Chen.
Is that Eclipse?
Yes. Issue 9 of the Wonder Twins.
Oh my God.
Wait, this one's in a Mylar. It came in a Mylar. Wait for this. Prime
Oh my God. Prime #1.
In a Mylar. I didn't get this one, so I picked this one up. Deathbringer from the Judge Death era
of Batman.
Jack Kirby.
Oh, that's cool.
I got some New Mutants. This looks like it's like the background has like a copper, like metallic look to it.
What number is that?
That is 95.
Okay, so that's pretty late. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's from during the Extinction Agenda.
I've been picking up New Mutants as I can find them cheap in the dollar box like that. Really getting the early Sienkiewicz issues.
Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
There's the 64.
Yeah.
You should not be hungry.
Supergirl 17 signed
Oh, sweet.
for $1.
Who's it signed by?
I have no idea. There's no cert or anything.
It doesn't matter.
I'll have to look it up and see. Executioner Song Part 4, X-Force #16.
Oh, I remember that.
Did you feel better now?
John Byrne, Legends issue 2.
Yep. 3's the big one in that series, I think, if I remember right.
1 and 3. I think 1 is like the first appearance of Amanda Waller.
Yeah, and 3 is like first. Oh, damn, dude, that's a good one.
That's the new Hulk #1.
Yeah, and that's one of the variants. I
Yeah,
haven't seen that one.
I think I got that. I think there was like $3 or $4 for that one. And
I think
then,
the first appearance Suicide Squad. I think.
yes, it is.
Modern Suicide Squad.
Yep.
Yeah.
All this
stack.
This is all Valiant. Filling in holes for $1 a piece.
For Valiant.
This is
Who's your favorite Valiant character?
From the first Valiant, the original Valiant. That one's tough, but I really like Dr. Solar back in the day.
Oh God, dude, Solar is awesome.
I have Prime #1, the hologram cover. Oh, cool.
Yeah, they did a hologram. I didn't know that Prime got a hologram. Yes, the new Hulk artist is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
The last issue had probably the grossest Hulk transformation of all time in it.
So I got this is from the Gamma issue from the Chaos Effects storyline, Archer and Armstrong 26.
Sweet.
The Sistine Chapel, number 18. Number 13. And if you're going to guess, yes, there are some Barry Windsor Smith covers in this stack.
Yes. He did so many of the good ones
Mm-hmm.
for Valiant back when it was first launched. I
And-
wish he had done more of the interior art.
And speaking of Solar,
Yeah. That's a nice cover.
yep.
On the back of a fire truck or something.
A trolley or something. I don't know what the trolley's doing flying over Big Ben, but I love this Barry's cover. Like the Three Stooges whole thing there, yeah.
Yeah.
Three Stooges. Three Musketeers. Sometimes
Yeah.
they were Stooges.
It depends.
Sorry, the thing is loaded anyway.
Some Dr. Mirage, issue 14.
Oh, I remember that series too. Yeah.
Number 2.
One or two. You want to put both in? Or one in?
And number 1.
Okay.
The Harbinger Files, featuring the origin of Harada. Issue 1.
Because I made the Dad's pet party.
Harbinger 32. 31. 30. There's Toyo Harada again.
They're both in.
This one supposedly has a free Upper Deck Valiant era card inside, but I won't hold my breath. Issue 29, which was originally came to the stores as polybagged.
Yeah.
28. 27.
Good Lord. You got a big run on damn Harbinger.
21. 20.
Oh, the dark covers there.
Yep. And oops, I forgot. This is I didn't realize this. This is an Archer and Armstrong 17. The only one I didn't have in order. And a number 16 of Harbinger. That's what I got for comics. And now, you've already seen it because I showed you the picture of it, but this was a gift to me from Sean Ziller of the Sean Ziller Art Show.
Did a Joker post painting for you.
Yeah, Heath Ledger. Came out so good.
It's on canvas board.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, Crescent. It's on.
present.
It's on matte board.
And then I ordered a bunch of prints. I got like 5 altogether
Who'd you order the prints from?
from Sean.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Oh no, that one's really nice.
I can't show you that one in case my daughter watches what is watching a stream, because that one was hers. I can show you this one. This is a Spider-Gwen that he did. My girlfriend's daughter likes Spider-Gwen, so
Yeah.
I got for that one. And then the one on the back is my daughter's, so I can't show that one. But Killing Joke, anybody?
Yeah, that's actually really nice.
Yeah.
That turned out good.
He did this one like years and years ago. but
Huh.
it's still like that one, and the one with the bloody card is still like top sellers as far as prints go for them. So
Oh yeah, I would imagine so. Well, I got my regular books come in this week, but I'm not gonna go through all of them. The only one I will show you is I got in. I know we talked about it a while back. Is I got in finally, and it's oversized. Fantagraphics does a really good job with these reprints, but I got finally got in the Best of Wits End.
oh, nice.
So it's a pretty chonking book, but it's a lot larger than a normal comic, if you can tell. And dude, I have looked through it. Dude, first open, Russ Manning, I think it is. No, Reed Crandall, interior art. And then the art on the back is actually different. It is it's not safe for work. Screw it.
Whoopsie.
There you go. You just have to deal with it. For dinosaurs, monsters. It's really got some wild stuff in it. Because of course, Wits End was a fanzine, so they did all kind of stuff. But you can see, I mean, Al Williamson art.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Wally Wood.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah. Get this though, I have never read it. Something I've wanted to read, but I have never read it. The original stories in here. Oh, Gary Morrow. Before we go too far.
Oh,
Oh, Ryan, nice.
How many Star Wars movies?
Yeah. So
Staying inside.
I have never read it, but I've wanted to read it. Mr. A by Steve Ditko.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dude, it's reading his early question stuff. It's so good. The thing with the question and everything with Ditka writing it, you can almost hear him screaming at you, and it's just, I mean, good God. The Pipsqueak Papers by Wally Wood. That's how I like my fairies, naked.
I'll alert Provincetown next time you're up this way.
Damn it. Oh, an entire story by Frazetta.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. The early Frazetta, 50s Frazetta, back when he did Thunder.
Is that a Thunder?
No, it's not Thunder. It's just something else. The Reed Crandall portfolio.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I don't know who this is. Vaughn Bode. I've never read it. And I go through
that's spicy.
Well, dude, it's rough. I mean, look at how much it's like words.
Oh, I'm just going to try to figure out what the art's telling me.
Exactly.
And the word balloons. He did a lot of that spicy stuff, almost like with good art. Like his art was a lot better than that there.
Yeah.
That I saw. And it was, it was featured like in the
like
in the
Playboy
Nudie
or
Mag.
something, Nudie
Yeah,
Mag.
House, I think. Just imagine a Tijuana Bible, but with good art.
Damn it. Jim Steranko portfolio.
Oh, damn, nice.
Yeah, dude, I love Steranko. And then this story is pretty cool. Now, this looks, well, there's another Steranko. But this looks like, I thought it was originally Frazetta. I looked at it and it's Alien. So I'm like, oh, I didn't know that Frazetta did an Alien story. But then I got to looking at it and it's by Jeff Jones, which I think we've talked about him before. Her before. But Jeff Jones, or a lot of people said, was perhaps the best of the new branch artists. I mean, that art is stellar.
That's amazing.
And there's no words. I mean, it's all told in picture. The fact that, I mean, here's a few words on, a couple pages in, but yeah, the whole book is like that. I mean, just freaking. I think there's even some early Zikevich's or something in here.
Yeah.
But it's just the best of Witzing. There is a cover gallery in the back, some interviews with people about the magazine, and a few other things. Bunch of Wally Wood stuff in here because it was his magazine. But then all of his friends have got. There's 2 or 3 short Bernie Wrightston stories in here. So definitely, if you can get it, especially like I did on sale, it's worth getting.
Yeah, a lot of things are worth getting when you get them on sale.
Exactly. But damn, dude. And to think that he just got fed up with it. I'm going to, hey, I'm super famous in comics. I've been drawing them for years. Everybody loves me. I'm going to call all the best people that write comics and tell them they can do whatever the hell they want. I'm going to put it in my magazine. And they did.
And then I'm going to disappear for a little while. I'm going to come back and do another one. So, while we were emptying out 5 shelves of that enormous bookcase in the back, I found a couple of Robert E. Howard Conan hardcovers.
Oh, sweet.
I found 2 different Dune novels.
Which ones?
I don't know. They're further on the back table, like way back. I even found a Star Wars fanzine that my buddy John gave me to read. I don't know, about 35 years ago.
Have you read it yet?
Nope. You know why? You open up that Von Board page, and you're like, words. It's the same font size, but it's on these big pages, and I'm like,
it's a little daunting, isn't it?
that's just a. Let me get this for a second. That's just a fuck me to tears moment.
Just too much.
Oh my god. So I know you would send me the link to check out the David Finch.
Yeah, it's already funded, dude. I don't know if you know that. It was funded probably as I sent you the link.
I think it was funded like 30 seconds after he launched.
It's crazy.
Because I put the page up in the StreamYard link. Like my pages were open for a couple of hours, and I went and had dinner with my girlfriend, and we watched a movie or something. And I'm just like, as I'm like typing stuff in, I'm looking and
the numbers are going up.
I go, is this an art book? Or the Jerry Lewis Marathon? Telethon. Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, lady.
Yeah.
It was a little crazy. So there's only 2 options to pledge on this. One is the hardcover, and the other one is the special edition limited hardcover with the dust jacket, which you can no longer buy because there were only 100 of them. They're all gone.
They're gone.
He even retitled that box. So, like, because you got to call each plateau, each tier, like you got to name it.
Yeah.
He went in and renamed that one. It's titled All Gone now.
When I saw you put it up and I got the link to it, I don't know why I got it so fast. I looked and he still didn't even have the damn, the stretch goals up now, but he's kind of made some of them already.
It was like almost 75K
On day one.
on day one. Like I looked at it like quarter of 12 and it was over 75K.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah, I don't think it was
the
that
nerve
much
of this
when I
mofo.
first had it. Well, I don't think it was that much when I sent you the link, but by the time
I looked at it, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
So
did he ever add the stretch goals? Because they weren't in there when I first looked at it.
Yeah, this stuff down there. So like one of the things is it looks like he's giving away a Twitter pin, but it's a Finch pin. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn it.
So right now the goal was $8,500. This second, it is $90,433 with 668 backers in 27 days to go.
Yeah.
And here's the trailer.
I'm David Finch. I've been a comic book artist for almost 30 years. Been with Marvel for years and years. My first Marvel project was X-Men. And X-Men is really the stuff that got me into comics. That was the book that I first saw and just made me a big comic fan. All of the old classic X-Men stuff with John Byrne and Chris Claremont. Then I did Avengers, which is another classic Marvel comic. And it was a huge thrill to do. I did Moon Knight, a character that I think more people know about now than did when I did the book. They had a great TV show, so that was a big one for me. The Marvel art of David Finch has a range of the different work that I did over 10 years at Marvel, and then over the years since, I've done a lot of covers and some different things. It's got X-Men and Avengers and Moon Knight and some Hulk pictures. I'm a huge Hulk fan. Basically every character you can think of, practically. I'm sure you can beat me on that one, but I've got a lot in there. And it's some of my favorite work, some of the work that I'm most proud of. We tried to keep it down to the work that I think really represents that period of my career the most. I'm very, very excited about this. It has so much work that I'm incredibly proud of, and a bunch of other things, a lot of other things. And it's all in the book. Thank you to all of you for your support for this project and really for my career. I love what I do. I wake up every morning and I get to draw pictures, and it's because of you. So thank you very, very
He still didn't say anything about the stretch goals.
No. Well, because he made that beforehand.
Exactly.
So basically, if you're a David Finch fan, you can get this book right here. Hardcover, it's $50. That's your option. Because here was the other option, nice dust jacket with like sketches and full colors that would go over that same book. But it had this really nice Hulk piece on the back.
Yeah.
Which now none of us can get.
Because it's sold out.
Yeah. So here's the book, $50 pledge there. See? All gone.
Oh, God.
All gone. I'm like, look, I'm old, slow, and crippled. You didn't have to kick me in the. That's it. There's nothing else there.
No, yeah, that's what I said when I saw it. There was no stretch goals. It was an afterthought. It's like, hey, I'm gonna do an art book. How's that gonna go?
The pencils. I've got I had 2 copies of Wonder Woman 38. One I got for like $15.
Yeah,
off a store because they would just buy. They would like take boatloads of books for like all the different creators that were going to be at like any given convention in their area, and they'd go and they'd get like a ton of stuff. They'd drop off like boxes with them and be like, yeah, just let us, here's my card. Just call me when they're done. Tell me how much I owe you. And boom. I got it. They were like blowing stuff out just to like liquidate room.
Yeah.
To do more of the same stuff again. So I got Wonder Woman 38 from New 52, signed by both David and Meredith Finch for $15.
I really like the pencil work. The pencil work in there really shows how well he does draw. Maybe just stellar art. Wolverine looks so damn good in his books.
And there's his Marvel 4-page gatefold.
Yeah.
It's nice to see a gatefold that wasn't drawn by Jim Lee for X-Men #1 once in a while.
Damn it.
Or homaged for that too.
Exactly.
Okay. The Marvel Art of David Finch Volume 1 isn't just an art book. It's a homage to the power of storytelling through visuals. One person, from what I'm reading, one ticket will be inserted into the first print run of approximately 2,000 copies of books between the 1st of this month and the 1st of March.
Yeah.
One lucky winner will win original David art.
Damn.
And then there's in add-ons, you can get a limited edition signed book plate. Just like being, he'll sign a business card and they'll stick it in this little plastic sleeve in the front of the book, which is nice. But I've already got the signature, so I don't have to do it again.
How much was the price on those? Because I couldn't tell earlier, unless he.
I don't know. The actual book that you can get now is $50.
Yeah.
So you actually have to pledge, and once you pledge, it'll open up the add-ons,
and then you can add them.
Then you can add them on. Yeah, you can't look at them beforehand. So you can get a book plate with a remark. So basically, original David Finch like sketch.
Yeah.
Remark sketch right there. You can get the Finch shirt. Since about 10 years ago, that would have been confusing. Why are you wearing a black and white gray tone Twitter shirt? I'm not. It's a David Finch shirt.
The print set's nice.
Yeah. All signed, 11 by 17, 2 virgin covers and an actual cover with the logo. Silk screen Moon Knight print.
Who was writing Moon Knight when he did it? You remember?
I wasn't reading it, so.
Oh, okay.
Hand-pulled silkscreen print of Moon Knight #2, 18 by 24.
Damn, so that's a big print.
Yeah, we call that a poster. Limited edition Marvel canvas print with David Finch's X-Men 200 gatefold cover art. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
If there's only one other person that I would rather have a double gatefold spread of cover art from X-Men from, it would probably be Mark Silvestri.
Yeah, Silvestri was damn good.
Yeah. And how do you make Wolverine look like a total badass wearing a straw cowboy hat? I don't know, but he did.
Yeah.
Preliminary work, original random prelim work by David Finch, 11 by 17. Here's some examples below. So I'm just like messing around with a concept for piece of art.
Cover or something, yeah.
Okay, here's the stretch goals. Unlocked. Everyone gets a free Finch Flock Silver Edition pin. So everybody's going to get the Finch pin. And there it is again. and that's all that's up there.
Yeah, they was not there. That wasn't even up there when I sent it to you. I don't think. That's like,
He's probably like, I'll put some more stretch goals on it when
see
it
how
hits
it
like
goes.
wait for it to hit 100K. Then I'd like maybe another stretch goal. We'll see. I'm not sure now because I don't need the money anymore. Why am I going to give stuff away for free?
Yes, exactly. They've already got to give me all their money.
Yeah. But I mean, it's great stuff. I love his artwork.
Oh God, yes. I mean, and he's done incredible stuff at DC as well. I mean, Batman is amazing with him. Just the whole 9 yards.
And he did like a slew. Him and his wife together did a slew of Wonder Woman covers.
Yeah.
Like for like close to a year.
Yeah, I want to go back and look because I cannot remember who was doing Moon Knight, was writing Moon Knight when he was. Because Moon Knight's a character I won't say recently got into, but within the last handful of years, say 5 years, I started reading the earlier Moon Knights and then I went back and read some. The best that I've read is the Lemire Moon Knight. That whole complete Lemire run.
It's Lemire.
Yeah, it was a freaking amazing. I've got the Bendis Moon Knight I was starting to read, but I got to finish it. I'll probably just start over again. I got the trade with it. Mm-hmm. And I did pick up a couple of the Epic collections back when Sienkiewicz was doing it. Back before he became Sienkiewicz, when he was the Neil Adams clone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, it was awesome stuff. Captain Harlock. Yep. Damn it. I haven't thought of Captain Harlock in years.
Well, a few years ago, they came out with like a new Harlock animated movie on Netflix. And it was amazing.
Really?
Like it was to like this decade what the original heavy metal movie was to the 70s.
Are you sure?
Outside of the boobs, yes.
Because the original heavy metal movie was something else.
Oh yeah.
But all right, man. So we're gonna read our book. Did you read it?
Yes, I did.
Did you read it? Well, now this is prime freaking Todd McFarlane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's as good as I remember. There were a couple panels that was a little wacky. But overall, this is amazing.
But in his beginning Spider-Man run, like this is basically like, mid-sentence of his big run of Spider-Man before we hit the 300 mark.
No, it was after 300.
Oh, it was after 300, but
yeah.
He didn't start that much before, so it's and on the last page, I guess we're gonna see Venom again.
Yeah.
But did we know how many more times we were gonna friggin' see Venom again?
And see, that's
shut up, DC fanboy. I feel the same way about friggin' Harley Quinn too.
Yeah. The thing is it's like the 315 Venom appearance is real small, but the 316 is like the second famous Venom cover. That's the one with Venom standing over Spider-Man and he's all crushed in the damn rubble and everything. Mm-hmm. It's a great book.
You want to put the book up?
Yeah, I thought I did. Oh,
I think it bounced out.
Damn it! Just getting old things for the birds. There you go.
You ain't just whistling Dixie Duck.
Amazing Spider-Man. Now, here's the thing. They changed it too. Don't you notice that little tag up top? The non-mutant superhero. Mm-hmm. Back when everybody was going on about, X-Men was so big. Because this is Jim Lee's drawing X-Men at this time.
Yeah.
And they had to deviate, the Spider-Man wasn't a mutant, but now they're saying he may have been a mutant or something. Like him and Bruce Banner, that's why they were able to turn into the monsters they were, or turn into the people they were, which that's just silly to me. But
yeah, but what do you do?
No, they're not more. That something made them change it. It wasn't. I don't know. But then they talk about their powers being manifested and all this.
Mhm.
Yeah. Peter and Mary Jane evicted just in time for Christmas. The Bedford Towers. You see somebody kicking Spider-Man's ass out. Get out. I do like the little Spider-Man cover up there with him holding his present.
Mm-hmm. Which he gets shortly.
Shortly in the book. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is Amazing Spider-Man. David Michelin is the writer. Todd McFarlane artist. Rich Parker is our letterer. Oh, so Todd must have done the inking as well.
Yep.
Letterer, Bob Sharon's the colorist. Jim Scalper, editor. Tom DeFalco is editor-in-chief. Down and Out in Forest Hills. So
and when I started reading this, I got a couple pages in, and I was like, I distinctly remember this because the dude was trying to kidnap Mary Jane and lock her up in Bedford Towers with him.
Yeah.
And kick Parker to the curb because
she's like smoking hot.
Tony Stark hasn't come around, so not everybody knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man yet.
Yes. Exactly. Tony hasn't come around, and with her being the supermodel she is.
Jason likes the stark white around the art. Cool
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. It really shows it off. But yeah, so they show up, and they got a damn eviction letter, and the slimeball lawyer's giving it to them. And of course, they're out Christmas shopping when they get home, and they've already taken all of their crap out of the damn apartment and put it in the street. All their books, their plants, everything.
Mhm.
It's all dying. It's in the snow. We're being evicted? Yeah. But how? Head of the legal firm representing Jonathan Caesar, the owner of this building. I'm empowered to tell you that the purchase contracts you signed were non-binding. And though Mr. Caesar is temporarily incarcerated, his rights are clear. So because Spider-Man broke him up and didn't let him kidnap Mary Jane, now he's pissed off. So he's tore up her dang papers where she purchased the condo or apartment and has thrown her crap out in the yard. Oh, yeah. So, but then now, what's bad is she's putting all of her savings, all the money that she has, because she had the money, Peter didn't have any, down on the apartment. And now it's all locked up in court. I'm certain you'll get your investment back, Miss Parker. That is after, when litigation's over in a couple of years, and you see May in the back just damn fuming, dude.
Mhm. Oh, yeah,
I do love
ready to sock him one.
Yeah, May looks like she's gonna give him damn. She's gonna beat him to death with her purse.
I think she's gonna put a brick in it first.
Brick in it, something. Peter finally just gets so bad. He's like, let me guess, you're a full-time lawyer. You're not a full-time lawyer. You're moonlighting from your regular job, hunting baby seals in Alaska. Yeah. Of course, Mary Jane does call him off, and, the lawyer leaves. He's like, hey, maybe I can get Battery in this too. And, of course, Aunt May is there. So she offers a helping hand. She's like, hey, because she's got the boarding house that she's living in, and she's like, I've got a room that's open. You and MJ can stay there. There's plenty of room in the attic. You can store all your belongings up there, and it'll be all right.
And Peter Parker, foot and mouth in 3, 2, 1. That's okay, Aunt May. We've already got a place to stay. We do?
Yeah.
Later.
Yeah, MJ's like, we do? Yeah, it's a surprise. Yeah, it's a surprise. It's called the damn park.
MJ, welcome to Tent City.
Now we flash forward across town to Howell Thurston III and his dang department store. Of course, he's going to be open on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day because bah humbug, it's just another holiday. And of course, he has his assistant manager and accountant there helping him, make sure everything's taken care of.
Yeah, working for free at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
For the Scrooge.
You don't mind working even without overtime pay. And what's cool is there's a little foreshadowing here, people. The accountant says, yes, in fact, I think I'm going to find this holiday especially rewarding. You see him opening his briefcase, and there's a gun in there. Yeah, because the guy
too much
says
emphasis on it, but somebody will be getting a big sack of karma for Christmas.
yeah. He says something like, what is it, like so many years, 13 years or something? And he's like, no, it's actually 23. It's like,
God.
Yeah, 23 years.
You've been with me for 13? No, 23.
Yeah.
Oh, that long, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this is just, just how everybody is up there in the big city, though. So Peter and Mary Jane finally managed to get like two guys with a truck to come and get their crap off the damn curb. But because it's Christmas Eve,
triple the price.
It's triple the price.
And then the guy, after tripling the regular rate, is pissed because he didn't get a tip.
Yes. Yeah. No tip, some Christmas spirit.
Dude, I just got evicted on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I have no place to go. All my crap's going into storage. And
you're being an ass.
Yeah.
Of course, MJ's always at this time to me is always so, I don't say she's forced cheerful, but she's forcing it to try and help Peter because he is such a downer. He's like us to a degree. I mean, he just gets down and he don't get the hell back up. Yeah, I'll check with that lawyer at the modding agency, see if there's anything he could do. And Peter's like, God, I'm going to go buy the Bugle and see if I can get some money from them. And of course, they head through the park and they're talking about, where they're going to stay. And this is a kind of nice little thing here. Peter does tell MJ, he says, look, I moved out. I'm kind of on my own. I've grown up. I wanted to get away from Aunt May. It's not that I don't love her, but I wanted to get away, show her I could do it on my own. And going back to her kind of shows that I, haven't been able to do it on my own. And that's why I don't want to. And she's like, but we don't have any place to stay. And it's not going to be, it's not like it's taking charity. She wants you to come back. Of course, they're still talking when they hear somebody scream. And she's like, that's a mugging, but you're not, you can't, Peter, you've got to. And he's like, I know, I got to go be Spider-Man. So he does. And now we get the classic damn Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. First one in the book. Dude, I loved always when he was drawing it and I first picked up the book, how Spider-Man was all over the place, almost like Ditka. Because when Dick is early Spider-Man, he's all over the place. His arms, limbs, they go everywhere. And McFarlane does the same thing.
It looks cool. But how many broken bones would Peter have by trying to move in that?
Yeah. Well, that's what makes him Spider-Man and not us.
They'd have to scoop it and blast out his ting-tings and for him to be able to move his legs that wide.
Damn it. He also, the other thing that got me about early Todd's work is if you go and look at Jim Lee's work or Portisheau or Silvestri, any of those other guys, their work's a little more angular. And McFarlane's everything's round. It's almost like a burn. You know how John Byrne's work's all really round? Yeah. It's got that kind of feel to it. Mike Zeck's the same way. A lot of Mike Zeck's work's got a really round feeling to it. So they just fall into different artists. But yeah, Spider-Man, he shows up being a smartass and scares the hell out of the mugger who tries to get away and gets webbed. And of course, Peter, he's, don't worry, my webbing will dissolve within an hour, and you'll spend a silent night in a warm holding cell by then. And of course, when he gives the purse back, he says, "Here, Spider-Man, homemade macaroons. I was bringing them to my niece, but I want you to have them. Every cent I got in the world was in that purse. It would have been a bleak Christmas without it. Thank you. My pleasure." And then, dude, is it Fritz the cat?
Yeah.
Is it? Because I
Oh,
know
yeah.
McFarlane
Todd
loves
loves Fritz the cat.
Fritz the cat. Because anytime he can draw it in a freaking thing, that's it. So she gives him a box of macaroons with Fritz the cat wrapping paper on it. And then there he goes, heading off with his little wrapped Christmas present.
See, we're not completely distraught, MJ. A nice old lady gave me a box of homemade macaroons.
Exactly.
Hope they don't suck.
No, they don't suck. Be like on like Top Chef.
Yeah.
Get the little spoon and hit the top, make sure it don't crack. While at the private security firm in Flushing. So the reason the private security firm is here is because our main man, Mr. Howard, was Winston III or whatever, that owns this damn department store and keeps it open on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, is so cheap that he has to hire an armored car to take all the receipts, because this is back before credit cards got huge and everything else, people. When people bought everything in cash or check. So they got to hire an armored car to take the money to a secure location until the bank opens. And knowing that, the accountant has hired 3 guys to kind of muscle up the experienced armored car drivers and replace them because they're not here. And then, of course, now we go back to the Bugle, and Peter shows up, but J. Jonah is not buying any pictures right now. He's trying to make a budget for the end of the year. So no pictures. But hey, after all, there's a party, Parker. Go eat something. Have a good time. After all, it's tax deductible. He's an ass. He is an ass. And of course, MJ does show up, and they do finally start to mingle. And he, MJ's trying to make the moves and see what's going on. Parker talks to Jerry, Joe and Martha, not Jerry, to see how they're doing. I do not remember Joy Mercado, but apparently she was in the book for a while.
Yeah.
She's
kind of like a Cat Grant in Superman.
In Superbad, yeah.
Yeah.
And, of course, Jonah, he talks to them, and finally they decide to go. Parker makes his way around. Dude, this is cool. He goes to see Flash Thompson, who is running like a YMCA for boys' home.
Yeah, like a
boxing and just a gym, and giving the kids a place to go. And he tells Peter that, hey, I don't have a whole lot, I don't, my house is messed up or whatever. He's staying at a room in the gym, but you and MJ can crash here if you want. And Peter's like, Flash offered everything he had to me without even me asking, which shows how much. And we don't see this in comics so much anymore. I wish we still did, but Flash has changed, because Flash was originally the damn bully that beat the hell out of him.
Yeah.
And he still was a pain in the ass for years. And now they're friends, and Peter realizes he's probably one of the best friends I got.
Yep.
Yeah. So now we're back at our damn back at the mall here. Odd. I was told Don Swaggart would be in charge. Don had to have the day off to spend with his family, sir. Holidays sure are rough on us bachelors, eh? He says, something's wrong, Clark. I've known Swaggart for years. He's never been married. You better call the police. Oh, why spoil things, Mr. Thurston? After all, it is Christmas. He shoves the gun in his damn side. Yep. And of course, now we get the scene. This is a little I'll
Debbie
say,
Downer.
yeah, Debbie Downer. He did this he did this with Batman in 424, I think it was, whenever
Yeah.
with the Batman issue.
Mhm.
Peter is literally at Uncle Ben's grave, trying to talk to him and figure out what the hell I can do.
Yep.
Because I wanted to grow up, but I can't. And I don't want to go back to Aunt May and, don't want to prove
Don't
I
want to
can't
burden
make it.
her.
Yeah, the whole 9 yards. But he's like, if I don't, she's going to be upset. And of course, while he's doing that, he hears gunfire go off at the department store. And of course, somebody grabs a hostage when they start firing at the security guard, and it's Santa.
Oh, please, no. Don't kill them all, Santa.
Don't kill them all, Santa.
No.
Damn.
Please, no.
All I
Stop.
said was the Easter Bunny was more convincing. And they head out with the armored car, and the Spider-Man's like, hey, well, he literally uses this moment here with the smile to me. He uses the fact that he has to become Spider-Man to go stop a damn crime to get out of worrying about his problems, which he does in the book all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So he lands right on top of the armored car. He says, cops are already hung up, hollered at crowd, cut through the cemetery. We'll be home free. I wouldn't say that. And of course, they crash. Damn doors fly open. Money goes everywhere. This is cool. You don't even see him. You know it's Spider-Man because he's in the book. You see this guy webbed to the tree, but you see Spider-Man just picks him up, webs his ass up, knocks this guy out, jerks him down, and webs him to a damn tombstone, flattens this dude, and then that is a famous scene which has been used over and over. The next, I like the kind of almost like claw hands he draws.
Yeah.
They're, they give him that not super menacing, but more menacing look than normal. Of course, he finally goes after, Mr. Clark here, who's trying to make it away with money. He saw my plans for the future. Isn't fair. It's Christmas. And then thud. Ho, 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 dirtbag. Thanks, Santa. Don't mention it. Us heroes got to stick together.
I'm trying to go.
Pretty much, yeah.
You getting tired?
Oh, I haven't slept in like 2 days.
Oh my God, dude, you got to go to bed. But so Peter goes back, gets back in his civvies, and then he hears somebody at Ben's grave. And he turns around and it's Aunt May. And he goes and talks to her. He says, why are you here? And she says, I'm trying here to spend some special time with my husband. I never told you I come here every year at Christmas because it was always, your favorite holiday, and I didn't want to make you sad. Mm-hmm. And Peter's like, dude, I have been an ass. All she wants to do is help me. And if I don't let her help me, I'm just going to make her miserable. So he finally does agree. He's like, MJ's right. If I move back in, I'm kind of doing it on my own terms because I need to, but she's offered it and it'll be okay. So he does. He tells her I'll stay at the house, and she gets really upset, and they hug there for a minute. But then the last little bit is they're having a Christmas party at the boarding house. Yeah. And they're going around. Of course, MJ and Peter kiss, and they're happy. And we get our kind of hokum here at the bottom. Children tisk, the mistletoe's in the other room, but the love is in here. And then next, the return of Venom.
Dum dum dum.
Yeah, it's a good little issue. It's good, and it shows. This is the Peter I wish we'd see in the movies now, maybe because he moved in, his own apartment in the last movie. But so much of the Peter Parker I remember reading growing up was couldn't make the rent, couldn't do this, couldn't, had real adult problems. as opposed to being a high schooler all the time. Now I guess if I was older, the younger Peter Parker would appeal to me more.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the 20s college Peter Parker, but that's
where he could, have a job and work and not live at Aunt May's. Well, until today. And
because forever he lived in that. He had that tenement with the skylight on it. He'd go in and out the skylight for years.
Yeah.
Because I always remember it was cool because his neighbors would damn sunbathe on the skylight, and he'd have to figure out how to get in. But
the girls.
The girls, Bambi and whatever the other one's name was. But no, this is a good issue. I enjoyed it. Art was good. Story was good. And it's smack damn dab in the middle of McFarlane's run, because he did from 298 to 328, I think it was. And then he did the 8 or 9 issues of the Spider-Man single story where he was writing and drawing it, Torment.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you pick something out next week?
Yeah, I'm looking at something right now.
Uh-oh.
I want to go way back.
Oh, God. You go way back, you get a lot of words.
It's okay. I've seen these books, and I love the star of these books, but I've never read one of these books.
Oh, God. What is this?
How about an issue of Whiz Comics from February 1940?
Whiz with Captain Marvel?
Yeah, the real Captain Marvel. And if you say, she is the real Captain Marvel, that just means you love that movie Marvels.
Is that what it is?
And I've got no hope for humanity with you. So,
damn it.
So it's Whiz Comics, February 1940, 10 center. And it's got him almost doing the Superman thing, but he's just like heave-hoing he's just flicking the car with the gangsters with one hand into a brick wall. So
you want to do Whiz Comics #2, first appearance of Captain Marvel?
Yep.
1940.
Woohoo.
Good God, dude, that was a long damn time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could do that. I've maybe read 1 or 2 in reprint, but not many. Yeah. I do know I have to get it out for the show next week and show it to you. The Smithsonian collection of comics, I think it is. And it's a huge book. They did them in the 70s, but it's got all of the great heroes of the Golden Age, all their origin stories reprinted in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you get everybody. You get Captain America, Cap, Batman, Captain Marvel, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Sandman, all of them. Spectre.
Yeah, I've got I found like so many books. Like I've got the hardcover history of the Silver Age of comics.
Sweet.
In that huge, like oversized leather-bound Marvel book that had like the die cut.
Yeah, I don't have the leather one. I've got the cloth version of that. The one with the X-Men, the Wolverine story in the back, that the only place you can get it is in that book.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's Marvel 50th anniversary book, I think it is.
Yeah.
But, sweet. All right, I will get that over to us, and we'll do it next week.
Cool. Thanks everybody for coming out in the chat and hanging out. Jason, Alan, And all you lurkers that don't say anything, just sit back and listen to us.
Ramble on.
Yeah, rambling, man. So we thank you. We'll see you next week. Everybody have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Festivus for the rest of us, and all that malarkey. Enjoy some time off and read a comic book, damn it.
Or two.
Or a graphic novel.
Yeah.
Reread A Contract with God.
Gosh, it's depressing.
It'll make you feel better. Probably not about New York, but it'll make you feel better. So we'll catch everybody on the flip side, and I guess that'll be next year.
Yep, next year.
Oh boy, we haven't seen you since last year. How you doing, Alan?
Damn it.